Hey Taurus, welcome back guys. I'm going to be doing your general reading for the first couple of weeks of June. Hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. Hopefully you had a good holiday weekend. Going to get right on it here. Believe it or not, I was like almost done with the video when it decided to click out on me. So here we go again. Hopefully we can get it done this time. I did do some meditating on your energy, Taurus, and I got that you are dealing with two different people. One, you could have a water sign that has fire in their chart, and the other one, you could be dealing with someone from your past. I feel like one of these energies has blue eyes. And I feel like the energy from the past here could have been a counterpart before. You could have been married to this energy, is what I'm getting. I feel like someone here, this energy from your past, could be fighting for some sort of commitment with you. And I feel like you're holding back. You got like... they're giving me don't touch me with a 10-foot pole. And it's because there was a betrayal. That's why. So I feel like you're trying to ward off this energy as well here. But you could be dealing with another energy here as well. I feel like one of these energies doesn't have a vehicle. Or they don't have a vehicle experience. I'm getting. They want to take some sort of action. But I feel like they're in their head and they're feeling burdened. Which is keeping them trapped. You know what I mean? So you're dealing with two different energies. A blast from the past, and these energies could both be from the past, but I feel like one of these energies you actually had some sort of commitment with. Marriage, a live-in situation. The two cards that we got coming in from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck is Third Eye. You get Third Eye Chakra coming in. So somebody, your intuition could be opening, it could already be opening, or it could be blocked even. So we're going to read up on this card. We all know what this is, but still, just the same. Yeah, it says this is the most often talked about of all the chakras in clairvoyance, inner seeing, intuition, and higher levels of consciousness are all associated with this energy center, found between your eyebrows and just above the bridge of your nose. It works closely with the throat crown chakras and will assist you with your psychic and intuitive inner guidance. Get it upside down. And got the wrong card. I'm starting out good. Yeah, it says to balance the third eye, I recommend that you practice walking, meditation, breath work, yoga, visualization, and color therapy. Don't just focus on this one chakra. As part of your development, it is as important to remember that they should all be in balance in order to work in union and harmony. So someone here may be very intuitive, but they may be either not listening to their intuition, or their intuition could be blocked right now, and it could be because of some sort of temptation coming in. So somebody here could have a temptation that's blocking them, whether it's drugs or alcohol. When, normally when someone here is clear-headed, they might get intuitive hits and they might really listen to their intuition. And other times, if somebody's got brain fog, they're not getting messages, right? So there could be some sort of temptation coming in. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, you don't have to be, or there's just some sort of temptation. It says... when we become disconnected from spirit, the source that once nourished us, it's often replaced with a different supply, right? Or a substance. In other words, the connection is then forged with food, alcohol, nicotine, and codependency to someone or even work. Hence the term workaholic. Many of us spend our lives trying to fill the void that was created when the link to the divine was broken. Right. So somebody here could be very intuitive, or, very intuitive, get intuitive hits here, but someone here is, because could be not happy about their situation, could be feeding that need. What we all need, love and affection in our life, attention. Whether it's from friends, family, or significant others, we all need that. And we could be feeding that addiction with something else, because we're not getting it, right? So it kind of leaves us brain fogged, So, second here, guys. Get these little pops-ups. Okay, so Taurus, your Moonology card that you got is your dreams and need a practical plan, full moon and Taurus. So somebody here might be daydreaming. They could be fantasizing about someone, I wonder how it would be if I got with this person, and how, would we make things work. Somebody here is not focusing on the reality. This is why they're saying your dreams need a practical plan. The other two cards kind of go hand in hand with these other ones here. Address your addiction. Someone here needs to address it. They have some sort of addiction, or they're using it to cover up another feeling or emotion or whatever here, so they don't have to feel. They're sinking, it could be even workaholic. They could be sinking themselves into work so bad, you know what I mean, that they don't have a life. You're making all this money, you're buying all these toys and this and that, and you got money in the bank, but you can't go do anything, right? Because you're all you're keeping yourself tied up, so you don't have to feel, right? Correct your mistakes. Someone here could have made some sort of mistake, and they need to correct it, Says, your divine energy is calling you to be open and fully accountable for your behavior toward everyone. By practicing the golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. If you must make amends, do so with love in your heart. Then turn the situation over to the universe for healing. Quickly admit your errors and seek to correct them to the best of your ability without causing further harm to others. Ask your higher self for support with this process. As you apologize, ask forgiveness and make amends. Take action to reverse any damage you've done and mean what you say. Learn from your experiences and let it go. That's right. We have to live. We're all human. We all, have a crack in our ass, right? None of us are perfect. All we can do is apologize and be sincere and don't do it again, right? So correct your mistakes. So we're going to get on here. It kind of ticked me off. I was almost finished, like one card away from finishing your reading, and the dang thing went boop, and it was gone. So I'm like, oh well. Here we are. And it looks like I'm going to have to put you on pause here so I can plug this back in anyway. So hold on a minute, guys. So. Alright, that guys. Alrighty. Alright, Spirit, what do we have for Taurus? It's coming in for Taurus for June. Taurus. Energy's a little sluggish there, Taurus. Oh, yeah, we got a bunch coming out there. Holy cow. No, don't think I'm going to take all those. Coming in for Taurus. Got one popping out right again. Yeah, this has to do with love, Taurus, with the Ace of Cups coming in. Somebody here wants to come in and offer you that couple up, Yeah. Yeah. I feel like somebody here could have been being in not long ago here, I'm saying a few years back here, somebody here from your past could have been feeling burdened with you, and they were being sneaky when it came to commitment, home, marriage, stability. I feel like something here was stuck, and it could have caused a bunch of confusion. There was a cycle that ended, I feel like, with this energy. Now I feel like you could be fighting to have strength here because you're facing challenges here. Someone's coming in to make you an offer. And I feel like you've been just doing your own thing. You could be in hermit mode, doing your own self-reflection, working on your own issues. And I feel like someone's coming in. I feel like this is someone from your past here. I feel like you're also dealing with a young fire sign coming in here as well that's possibly got an interest in you as well, Taurus. This energy could be a twin flame from you, and they have wish fulfillment. They could be spying on you, watching your social media, driving past your house. Someone's watching you. Yeah. So what is the challenge? Challenge for this situation. Yeah, there it is. There's a challenge. It's having a new beginning. This is going to be the challenge, whether it's love or, friendship, whatever this is going to be the challenge. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Leo here or someone here that's just trying to have strength when it comes to having a new beginning. Yeah, I feel like somebody here was dealing with someone here that betrayed their trust here. I feel like someone here has been trying to heal for a while now. But I feel like what you're not seeing coming is this energy's coming back in again. And they have some sort of wish fulfillment. They've been watching someone, spying on their social media. Like I said, asking friends of friends here. So someone here is trying to have strength here when it comes to having a new beginning. Could be dealing with a Leo or someone just trying to have strength. Yeah, someone's in their head about this, though. They're keeping themselves mentally trapped here about having positive movement forward. And I feel like it's because someone here has been hurt badly in their past. But who hasn't been? Most people have been hurt pretty bad, right? So somebody here is keeping themselves mentally trapped about having that positive movement forward. So there's going to be some sort of a missed opportunity here because of it. Because someone here was supposed to be coming into union with someone here. I feel like something is not going to come to fruition. Someone's going to walk away from coming into union with someone here. Yeah, someone's moving on to calmer waters here, I feel like. Someone here is focusing them, putting themselves in working here, and they're not focusing on love, they're focusing on work. So what is the root of this Ace of Cups? Yeah, the root of this is you got a soulmate coming in, Gemini. Lovers coming in. This is the root of love coming in here. Someone here is wanting to come in and offer you that cup of love. Yeah, I feel like there was a cycle here that could have ended with this energy here, and someone here needs to make some sort of decision here because there was a missed opportunity. Someone here moved on and they're working like a dog here, but you got something else coming in. And I feel like it's going to mentally trap you. You're going to feel mentally trapped about the soulmate coming back in again. And they want to offer that cup of love. This energy could have been part of a family dynamic at one point. And they want to take swift action and make an offer here. Take that leap of faith. Somebody who wants to make an offer to you. But I feel like you're facing challenges because I feel like you could have two suitors, Taurus. One's a Princess of Cups and one's a Queen of Wands. Fire sign, water sign here coming in. You got two feminine energies here. And I feel like it's going to make it challenging for you. Yeah. Someone wants to make that offer to someone here that's been, staying alone, working on themselves. Working on their own life here. You know what I mean? I feel like someone here spent a lot of time by themselves. So what is crowning this reading? Crowning this reading. Yeah, somebody here is trying to balance things out here. They want to take action. Want to have positive movement forward here, but someone's in their head. And I feel like this is you. I feel like coming in divine timing here. You're stuck in your head about this, but you're going to have to balance some skills out and make some sort of decision whether you're going to take action or you're not going to take action. So right now you're trying to get balance. About having positive movement forward and taking some sort of swift action here. But this is going to come in divine timing with this Knight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Swords, and the Chariot coming in. I feel like you've been looking at progress here with a situation here, but you may be juggling two. You may have two energies to choose from as to which one you're going to take action towards. You got one here that could be codependent. They could have addictions. There's some sort of temptation here, or someone has Capricorn in the chat here. And you've also got another energy here that's gone through a lot of transformations in their life here. You know what I mean? Could be dealing with a Scorpio coming in. Someone here that's gone through a lot of transformations, whether they've had to move or they've gone through a lot of, you know, a lot of trials and tribulations in their life here. So you're juggling two here. You got two different energies. Your energy's coming in with the King of Pentacles coming in, saying you're financially stable. And you know that you need to make some sort of decision of what you're going to do. But I feel like there's going to be some sort of missed opportunity here when it comes to coming into union with someone from your past. You know, whether it was an ex or someone, whatever. Because someone here is feeling burdened and they're going to decide to hold back from this energy, from making any kind of offer, I feel like. So what is in the past position? Yeah, in the past is saying that there could have been three people here. Somebody here was trying to manifest. They had all the tools that they, needed to manifest exactly what they wanted. So you could have been dealing with three family members here in the past that was part of a family dynamic. We got a fire sign coming in as well here. That could be family, or they could feel like family. They could feel like home here. And I feel like somebody here walked away possibly from a family dynamic. I feel like they were... They wanted progress here, but I feel like somebody here could have been fighting their own growth, in the past. And now someone, in the past here was feeling left out in the cold here, trying to come up with a plan here for themselves here. They could have been homeless or whatever here, in the past position. So somebody here has gone through a lot in their past, Yeah, I feel like somebody here has been trying to manifest coming in and possibly making an offer. This fire sign here could have been manifesting, trying to make an offer to you in the past, but it just never came to fruition. I feel like somebody likes you, you know what I mean? Or they may have always liked you, but somebody here has never, I feel like, followed through with anything. They're saying that something's going to come in divine time in here, but I feel like someone here has been fighting to get out of their own head here about, a situation here. And they could have kept themselves lonely here because they wouldn't move on. In the past, they weren't having positive movement forward. So they just moved on from a situation, So what is coming in the near future? Someone here, in other words, is keeping themselves... They're keeping themselves by themselves because they're afraid to get hurt again. They're afraid to start over again. Well, there's good many people that are like that, Yeah, you got a young fire sign here that could be feeling stuck, or they could be getting an epiphany here about a situation. Yeah, because I feel like someone here has gone ghost. They haven't heard from this person. They haven't seen this person. And it could be because somebody else came in and made an offer to this energy that's gone ghost with the Hermit, the Princess of Wands, and Strength. So somebody here is like, somebody here is ignoring me. They're not answering me. Maybe they just don't, want nothing to do with me anymore. Somebody here is wanting some sort of communication by a text message, email, or phone call. And it's causing conflict here with the Five of Wands. And there's possibly going to be a Tower coming in with this as well. Yeah, because somebody, I feel like, from your past is coming back in too, and they're feeling wounded and guarded as well. Someone's going to have to make a judgment call. Because I feel like you're dealing with someone here that you was with once before, Taurus. That you had that happy home with, whether you had children together or pets or whatever. This energy is wanting your attention as well. They want victory with their Emperor, So how does this energy see the situation? Yeah, they're seeing here that someone's holding back from taking action. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to face these challenges, but I feel like you're still... You may care about this energy, but you still have there's a lot of pain here. It's like the wound that was stitched up is reopened again. You know what I mean? So somebody here is going to hold back. Feeling stuck here, holding back. It's like it opened up a can of worms. There's still a lot of pain here. Yeah, I feel like that someone's come in and made an offer here, but there's still someone still feels betrayed. They're not healed yet. And what you don't see coming in here is somebody here that was going to take action is going to hold back. They're going to hold back from this energy because I feel like the pain here is still fresh, you know. King of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Three of Swords. Third party situation here. Challenges here. Still a lot of pain. I feel like somebody here tore somebody's heart out. You know what I mean? I feel like somebody here was somebody's, in the near future here, you know, even back then was somebody's knight in shining armor, or they were their princess, or they'd never been in love before, or something like this. And I feel like, yeah, it really cut like a knife. Whatever went down really cut like a knife, you know. So someone's going to hold back. So how does friends and family see this? Yeah. 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 Somebody here I feel like is still one hurting unit. Somebody here hasn't got over something, you know. There was a third-party situation here within a commitment here. And I feel like you knew somebody was being sneaky. Or you're going to know it here in the near future. And this is what friends and family, seeing here. That you knew somebody wasn't being legit with you, Taurus. You know. They created a third-party situation here. This is coming in the near future. So you got somebody coming back in from your past. This is what friends and family are seeing. This energy's coming in quickly here. You're trying to temper your emotions, but I feel like it's going to put you right back where you started. It's going to make you feel all those emotions that you thought that you put away, you healed from, you packed away, you buried in the backyard. It's going to put you right back there again. And this is what friends and family are seeing with the Three of Swords, Temperance, the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Swords here. It's going to put you right back where you was. This is why you're so closed off here. It's because you haven't healed from a situation. You could see, or you're going to, you could see that someone was being sneaky with you. This is what friends and family could see too. Someone here was blowing sunshine up Taurus's ass, right? Yeah. So, and they committed a third party situation here with a commitment. Somebody here was married. Something else came in here like a herd of turtles, or it's going to be. This is what friends and family are seeing. This energy's coming back in. The Empress, your counterpart's coming back in. And they want to be happy here. It was a betrayal here. And I feel like it's going to open the wound back up. This is what friends and family are going to see. Going to crack it wide open. It's almost like somebody's going to pour acid in it. You're still trying to heal. You're not healed yet from the situation, and because you haven't allowed yourself time to heal. You may have thought you was, but you're not. And you're not going to see this coming in with the moon. This energy wants to come in and take action towards you. This air sign here. Now, someone here needs to choose very, very carefully, because there was a betrayal here once. It's very possible that someone could relive that all over again. Where there was no trust here. Someone once trusted somebody, and they betrayed their trust, and it became a missed opportunity, right? Yeah, somebody here's got to think about this. What is in the hopes and fears? I mean, I've actually seen people that have been hurt by people, and they never get in a relationship again. You know what I mean? Because they're so afraid of being hurt again. They'll just stay single. The hopes and fears here. Someone's moving on to calmer waters with that Six of Swords. Yeah, could be dealing with a Leo here. Someone here's going to move on because they feel like possibly someone doesn't have any interest. You know what I mean? So you got someone here that's moving on. So, yeah. Yeah, I feel like you're working on making some sort of decision, of what you should do. I feel like your intuition should be on screech here, Taurus. You're trying to work on making a decision because there was a missed opportunity here. Missed opportunity. And you're trying to make a decision as to whether you want to come back into union with your counterpart. So I'm in here to move it on. So what is the outcome? What is the outcome? Yeah, the outcome here is you're gonna try to heal, rest and heal. You're still healing from something here. And this is maybe why you haven't possibly got into any kind of relationship with anyone. You know, because you're still trying to heal. Yeah. Yeah, with the Princess of Pentacles coming out at the bottom of your energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're trying to heal from something here. Yeah. I feel like your counterpart here wants a victory with you, but I feel like you may be looking over your shoulder at someone else here. You know, there's 3 people in the mix here. So, there's 3 people in the mix. So, I should put the title on this, Tread Carefully. And I may. You know, tread carefully. Once bitten, twice as shy. That's what I'm getting with this. If you didn't learn this first time, you'll definitely learn it the second time. So, clarify a few, but I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory what's going on here. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Oh, you got one that's flipped here. Yeah. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles coming in. So you're coming in, you know, you could be being the player here. In and out energy here, but you're coming in to make an offer very slowly with this Knight of Pentacles coming in to make an offer here with that couple up. You know. Yeah. And it's after being in hermit mode for quite some time, you know. Yeah. I feel like you're just feeling quite alone here. You know, I feel like you've been looking at progress with this energy that's quite intuitive here, but you're still feeling quite lonely. You know, you could have made an offer here to come into union here and made some sort of a judgment call here. Possibly about this fire sign here, you know. I feel like you may have ghosted this fire sign. And now you're coming in very slowly to make an offer. Clarify this Ace of Wands is the challenge. Ace of Wands is a challenge. Yeah. Somebody here that's single as a Pringle, ready to mingle, is stuck in their head here. You know. They could be stuck in their head about someone here that just disappeared like a fart in the wind, right? You know, someone here is trying to make some sort of a judgment call about what to do. Yeah. And I feel like it's you. You're trying to make a judgment call whether to come into union with this energy again or not. Trying to have strength here. Someone that's single here is in their head. That's been in hermit mode, and it has to do with having a new beginning. You know? Yeah, with the strength and the hermit coming in at the bottom here. So, someone's trying to figure out what they want here. This is going to be the challenge. Yeah, because I feel like someone that's single here wants positive movement forward, but there's a bunch of confusion here. And it's because someone's got more than one choice with the 7 of Cups, and it's causing smoke and mirrors here. And you see in each one of those cups is something different. One you got a diamond, and another one you got a snake coming in. You know what I mean? So, someone here could be feeling confused. Should I stay and try harder? Should I walk away? You know, somebody doesn't know what to do. You know? Yeah. Clarified Lovers is the root of this. Lovers. Lovers. Yeah. Yeah. You got someone here that's got wish fulfillment. They're coming in to make that offer to you. Could be a soulmate to you. Lovers, Gemini coming in. Someone here is making that offer. They have wish fulfillment. Trying to make you an offer that you can take to the bank. This is the root of this offer in that cup of love. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like somebody here took action towards this energy here. Could be a young fire sign or a Sagittarius here. Someone's trying to temper their emotions here. Yeah. This is the whole thing of it. Yeah, someone here's in their emotions about this energy still. They could still very well still have love for this person that was from your past where there was a cycle that ended. You could still, still have love for this energy. Yeah. Meantime, you got this other energy that's feeling very lonely because they're not hearing anything from you. So clarify the Justice and the Knight of Swords found in the reading. Justice and the Knight of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, we got the Ten of Swords. There's a betrayal here. Somebody here is trying to outweigh their options. Should I take action? Should I not take action? There's someone here that's feeling betrayed. With the Ten of Swords here. Ultimate betrayal coming in. Should I or shouldn't I? Should I try this again? Will it happen again? You know, should I take that leap of faith? Someone here is fighting with themselves. Yeah. Because I feel like you got a fire sign here that wants to take some sort of action and work on things too here. But someone's fighting with themselves. Should I take that leap of faith? Or shouldn't I take that leap of faith? I've been betrayed by this energy once before. Should I do it or shouldn't I do it? Someone here doesn't know what to do. Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like someone here, your counterpart here was feeling wounded in a situation here with you not long ago, and they moved on possibly towards another commitment, left you stuck, is what I feel like, Taurus. Yeah. Feel like it left you stuck. Clarify the Hangman for the near future. Yeah, we got the Magician. Someone here that's feeling stuck here, that wants a victory here, is trying to manifest. They have all the tools they need to manifest exactly what they want. Someone's feeling stuck, that wants to be happy. You know? Yeah, feel like this is you. You want to be happy, you want a victory, but you're feeling stuck, and you got something coming you don't see here. Someone here that's been breadcrumbing too with this, not enough give and take here. There's going to be challenges. And I feel like it's with this counterpart here and you. Yeah. Because I feel like you may have took action here and made an offer with someone else here. You know. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. As to how this energy sees us. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody here that's going to hold back because that's going through the dark night of the soul here. There's a third-party situation. Somebody here is going through the dark night of the soul. Three of Swords coming in. Yeah, feeling burdened, and you got a fire sign. You got a soulmate here, and someone's got to make a decision. Yeah, you're going to have to make some sort of decision here. You got two energies. The Two of Wands, you got Lovers, Gemini coming in, and a fire sign, Leo. And someone's feeling burdened here because they've got themselves in a third-party situation. They've got two suitors here. Yeah, and it's someone here that's going through the dark night of the toes. It's dark night of the soul. Someone here that's been breadcrumbing too with this, not enough give and take. Yeah, and it's going to cause challenges with your counterpart here and you know. So, clarify the Three of Swords, Temperance, the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Swords is how friends and family see this. Yeah. Yeah. They're saying that somebody here made an offer here to a young fire sign and created a third-party situation here. And someone here is going to feel betrayed. We have a young fire sign coming in here. Yeah. Someone here has been being a player. Clarify the Four of Swords for the outcome. Four of Swords. Oh boy, what a bunch. Yeah, someone that's resting and recovering. Yeah, yeah. I feel like you're gonna hold back. You're gonna hold back here, Taurus. You're trying to rest and recover, heal the situation. You got three people here in the mix, and someone here is being sneaky. I feel like they could be being sneaky with you. You're trying to get some sort of balance here in your life when it comes to having a new beginning. So I feel like you're gonna hold back here. With the Queen of Pentacles coming in. You got the Four of Pentacles. And you've got the Three of Pentacles. You've got three people here. Someone here is being sneaky, lying, cheating, whatever. When it comes to commitment here with the Hierophant, your energy coming in. And I feel like you're trying to get some sort of balance in this situation with this. Because you're wanting a new beginning, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like someone here is going to walk away, I feel like, from a situation here. You're holding back from a fire sign here that wants to take a leap of faith. There's three people here. And I feel like it's going to upset someone here because someone here is being sneaky. And that I feel like that's not what you're all about, Taurus. You're not all about being sneaky. So if somebody sees that from you, then, you know, something's really up here. You know, you're trying to get balance. So you're just going to hold back from this situation, I feel like, in the next couple of weeks here, because I feel like you don't know which way to go with this. So that's what I have for you guys. If it resonates, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later.